Firecatcher. It is a 3.5% golden beer. On the back it says, the warming hints of honeyed nectar will spark the intense and sharp gooseberry flames. A refreshingly crisp catch, smouldering in citrus aromas that will leave you glowing inside. We shall see. And there's a reason for, another reason for actually reviewing this tonight. And it's simply because I also wanted to chat about the Wychwood range and what they've done to it. As much as I like Wychwood, you know, there's questions that I'm sure a lot of beer fans need to ask, i.e., what's happened to half the beers? So as you can see, golden pour, good lacing around the edge, white head, hint of gooseberry on the nose, definitely. Honeyed nectar, more shall say. So yeah, 3.5%. This was on my short dated area, so I need to get it drank. Yeah, you definitely get the gooseberry and the twang, definitely. Citrusy. Oh, and it's damn refreshing. It really is, you know. 3.5%. It's not a beer that's gonna get you drunk too quick, as it were. Very easy drinking, easy going beer, really. That's what you can say about it. So yeah, with Wychwood's range, they've just posted a photo the other day, and there was 10 beers. I think it was 10. So King Goblin's there, I think Firecatcher's there, Hobgoblin obviously, and Hobgoblin Gold IPA. Good evening. But on that range of beers, a lot of the beers that they used to have, Arrow Rain, a lot are missing off that. So is this what Wychwood are going to do for the future, or are they going to bring beers back? No Dunkelfester. And there's a lot of beers. No Bar Humbug on that list of beers. I mean, whether it's just a summer thing, and they will, once COVID's out of the way, they will bring back their full listing. It's interesting. Good evening. I was just, I don't know if you noticed on Hobgoblin's, or even Wychwood, on their Facebook page the other day, they posted a photo of their range of beers. And on that range of beers, there's loads missing. Like Black Witch isn't there, no Dunkelfester, no Bar Humbug, no Pumpkin, and there's others as well. Obviously, I ought to put the photo up on here so I could actually see it beforehand. Good evening. Yeah, God knows what was up earlier. I think it's been out in the cold all day, and then I got in the warm, and all of a sudden they went red like a bloody beetroot. Looks better now. Yeah, you're definitely right. I think it must be, yeah. Good evening. Yeah, for those who've just come, I was just saying about, if you've noticed, Hobgoblin showed a picture the other day of their, Wychwood Hobgoblin, showed a picture of all their beer range, and there's lots missing off that beer range. I mean, whether it's a COVID thing and they're going to brew them later. Like I said, no Dunkelfester, no Pumpkin, no Bar Humbug. Good evening. No Black Witch. I didn't see Arrow Rain. And it seems like a lot of their range has just been dumped or put on the back burner. It's a strange move to get to, for so many of their beers, just to not be on their so-called list of beers these days. If you look on the Facebook or Instagram, for those that are at a computer or have got multiple screens, you'll see what they posted on the Facebook picture, and yeah, it's quite quite worrying, really. So many good beers. I mean, Black Witch is an exceptional beer. Dunkelfester, exceptional. Pumpkin, yes, it's a miss. Bar Humbug, brilliant Christmas beer. Brewdolf one's on there either. I mean, I suppose it would be a strange time of the year to put them on, but if they're saying that's their range of beers from going forward, then that's a pruning of the beer range, which is a bit strange because in the days of COVID, with less people getting to pubs, especially for the next 6 weeks, a lot of breweries that I know, local breweries, they're all going. They've dumped the casking because it's no point doing casks. They're all going down the bottle route. I do as well. Yeah, I'll be keeping my eye out for Halloween beers, and I'll be putting the feelers out with local breweries, you know, and say to them, are you going to do any themed beers? Valentine's Day's coming up, Father's Day, Easter. Couple of Easter beers, you know. I mean, if I can see it and we can see it, then surely the bloody breweries can see it. And I think smaller breweries are much more better placed to do this rather than your big breweries, because big breweries seem reluctant to brew new stuff. Yeah, cracking day to day. Done shitloads of work. I've just about got that site under my thumb now. It's there's about 4 more days work there, and I'll be scratching around for something to do. Although there's always work if you look for work. But yeah, it's going very well. Back to the other site tomorrow, nearer home. I always play it so that I'm nearer home on the last day. And on Friday I'm off. Jet washing the decking. Ah, good job in today. Can't beat a bit of jet washing when it's freezing. But the dog's walking. My decking's north facing. It's at the back of the house. Well, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't move your house around, unfortunately. And so the sun doesn't get round at this time of the year. Oh, I'm on 4 flipping days. So yeah, it goes a bit green in the winter months. And I need to jet wash it, and then I'm going to spray it with some algae killer to hopefully get it to go a bit more clear again. But the problem is we've had that much rain the last few months that we haven't had the dry spell to dry the decking out. So the dog's walking the bloody green stuff into the kitchen. Bloody hell, I wish I was on 1 day a week. I was hoping that when the lockdown came out, they were going to put me on a 2-day week. There's a good side and a bad side to it, because if they can get rid of staff, they'll think, right, we'll downsize. So there's always that worry, but I mean, let's be fair, in any job, there's always work that can be done. So yeah, probably the least interesting of the Wychwood beers for me personally. But it has got, you do get the gooseberry in the taste, into citrus. Definitely a summer beer. That's probably why I've not drank it, because it's on my short dated area. So I thought, oh, I'll get it up on the internet tonight, do a review. I've just had pork steaks with garlic and this rub on. Yeah, 3.5%. So definitely, you know, it's no King Goblin, let's put it that way. But good evening. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, how some beers, even though they are low ABV, are your favourites. I mean, it's like that ginger beer the other night. Wanger is 4%. Ginger Tom was 6, yet Wanger was a mild difference. And normally with me, I like the you know, the weak, the stronger beers, but yeah, that one last night was a bit. I had to go to the toilet when I got home. I had a fucking right bad belly. In fact, I had to go to the toilet when I went to work and all. And I don't know what it is with the toilet at work. You go to the toilet and I have to go in the kitchen, go and get some hot water and flush the fucking hot water down the toilet. Oh, bless you. You'll be shitting. I'll have to try and work out how you do these dual reviews at some stage. Do like a double prune wine juice review. That'd be something. StreamYard or something, wasn't it? I'm sure it was that what somebody mentioned. But it's if you can do it on your phone. You won't want to battle in certain ways because I mean, to be honest, that beer last night looked like prune juice. I mean, I had to go to the toilet this morning. I've had to go to the toilet tonight, so I reckon that beer last night did something. Although I did have a couple of glasses of my Imperial Russian Stout, which is tasting damn nice. Ooh, I'll have to try and work out how to do it. No use me doing it on a laptop because the internet down here is crap. I'll have to read into it. For someone who's very good at computers, I'm crap at some things. And I mean, I can fix computers all day long, but I couldn't get the bloody... I tried to do streaming. And, you know, because obviously when I first started this channel, I was able to do live reviews. And then YouTube changed it and you had to have 1,000 bloody subscribers. But you could do it via streaming. But I could never work out how to get the streaming to work. And then when I did get it, use the computer to do streaming, it was that laggy that I thought, oh, sod it. And yet when I want to download a dodgy film, I'll go to the ends of the earth to get it. King Goblin by a mile. King Goblin, Black Witch, number 2. Ooh, number 3. Ooh, that's a toughie, that is. Oh, we sold that. Yeah, I got rid of it. My wife's stuff now is limited to just a few bits here. She's got her cake stuff here. Can't get rid of it. Yeah. I'm tempted to fuck it off up the arse and put it in the loft. But when she needs it, that involves me going up the loft, which is a ball ache. Yeah. Although I've got a DVD wall over here with 4 shelves of DVDs. So she's took back some of the shed in that respect. But it don't look too bad anyway, you know. And in the summer months, if I'm down here and I want to put a film on, I'll just put a film on and just sit down and get a beer out of one of the barrels, because I'm definitely going to brew some beer soon. And just enjoy a bit of watching the films on the TV down the shed. Stuff being in the house. Then go out on the decking every now and again, sit in the sun. That's if we get a nice summer. But just our luck this year, we'll come out of COVID and we'll have the shittiest, wettest summer going. It's funny, isn't it? That lockdown from March to whenever it was, July, the weather, apart from probably 3 or 4 days in the whole period, was amazing weather. Unbelievable weather. Hot, sunny. Yeah, 4-day week now. I mean, it's a nice tasting beer. For me, very much a pub beer. It's a starter beer for me. This, you know, start on this, then get onto something a bit stronger. Let's hope that Wychwood change their minds. Dice Man, I do like Dice Man. Yeah, I mean that was good. What they bought out 3, didn't they? Was it Dice Man, something stout? Because when they came into Morrison's, I think it was 3, or there might be 2. Can't remember. Drank that many beers, and you forget. But yeah, I reviewed it when it first came out. All of them, the new ones. But it's a shame to lose the older ones, because the older ones were decent. I know they have to update ranges nowadays, but yeah, it went pretty quickly. It next day, thank God. Yeah, and dickheads chucking snowballs at your cars. I did lob a couple of snowballs at the house, but yeah, I think, you know, for people who don't want to drink strong beer, this is definitely a beer for those that would tick the boxes for them. Easy going. You know, it's the flavours are there. You do get the gooseberry. You're supposed to get nectar. I always struggle with nectar. And you do get a hint of citrus. But it's just easy going. It's for a lager fan, this would be an interesting beer to, you know, to drink and take a tread in them waters, as it were. I must sometimes it's nice to have some low ABV, just to stop you getting pissed up every night. I mean, I woke up this morning and didn't go too heavy on the beer last night. I had a couple of beers, did the review, then had a couple of glasses in the house, and the Imperial Russian Stout, and I had a glass before I went to bed. Instead of having spirits, I thought, no, I won't have spirits. I'll just have a small glass, only a small glass. I had that, and it knocked me out lovely. And I think that's what I'll do in future, rather than, I'm a fucker for spirits. You know, spirits, you drink some spirits, and it's all right. But obviously, it can be too much. Milds. I absolutely love milds. I reviewed the St. Peter's mild, wasn't expecting anything from it. Thought to myself, well, it's a beer to try. Keep hearing people going on about milds. From when I worked in Sainsbury's, they always used to come in and say, oh, have you got any mild? And I says, no. And to be honest, I didn't got a clue what mild was at the time. And I know that Morrison's actually did sell it. But obviously you're not allowed to tell shop people that, you know, oh, you can go to Morrison's and get it. Although these days I don't think they give them monkeys. And yeah, there was nothing we did that was anywhere near close. But anyway, back on to St. Peter's. Drank it and I was amazed by how good it was. Absolutely jaw-dropping. Really good beer. And I've had a few since. Wychwood Brewery, they did a mild, and that was, again, gobsmacking. And I've had two from Marston's. Is it Banks mild? I've had that, and again, that was very nice. Yeah, I'm not mad keen on Mansbro. I know, it's yeah. They're going to hit the beer hard on Friday then. I'd need to. If I was only on the beer once a week, I'd need to hit it really hard on the Friday. Yes, Freight's Champion Dark Mild is very nice. I don't normally buy a pack of fours, but I did that. Yeah, I didn't like Man's Brown Ale, I've got to be honest. And I try to be positive about all the beers I drink, lagers, ciders. But, you know, there's some beers that you drink and you struggle to say anything nice about them. I mean, this is easy going, but it won't be my go-to beer. But, you know, I'd probably take this over some of the Green King IPAs out there if it was in a pub. But I've never seen this on a draft in a pub anyway. Not in my area of the country. Yes, and I've had that. Yeah. I was rough one morning after a late night on the beer. And I thought, oh, God, I need to have a drink, air with the dog. Drank that, the Northern Monk, and it was bang on. You can't fault the price though, can you? You know, for someone on a budget who can't afford a lot of money on beer, but wants a beer, then the price of Man's Brown, and a lot of them others in that same area, Marston's EPA, Bass Trademark, Woodall's Best, you know, they are, for what they are, they're okay. I need to start buying multi-packs because there's some multi-pack beers that you can't get in single just for the review. So buy them and then put them on the shelf, and then when my mate comes around, oh, yeah, have a can of this. I've got that. Oh, yeah, bastard. Got that in a box set. Is that 3% in my eyes? It is as well, 3%. Oh dear. I'm not drinking that tonight. Far too weak. Yeah, Ruddle's Best. I actually prefer Ruddle's County over Ruddle's Best, but I don't mind the Ruddles, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like it when they start lowering the ABV on beers. It ruins the beer. Sadler's did it with the Christmas pudding stout at Christmas, and it ruined it for me. I know, and it gets expensive buying beers to review because, you know, obviously you've only got a budget on what you can spend, especially if the wife knows what you're spending. And, you know, if you start doing too much, I might do tomorrow night. I'll put a bottle in the kitchen and get it warm, and I might do a couple of homebrew reviews tomorrow night because I've also got the oat rum stout as well. And that's up for a little bit of a re-review just to see how it's aged. You know, get it up the house. And I've also got my Barola. That needs, I need to put some of that up the house as well. Just a Fuss Club. Never heard of them. Yes, it is Young's. Yes, definitely. 1066 Project. I've got that somewhere behind me, on one of these shelves. I'll have to drink them. That's the problem. You see them in shops and then you buy them. You put them on the shelf and you think, oh, 1079. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've definitely got it somewhere. I'll catch up with reviews at some stage. I've not bought any beer now, well, since before Christmas. And apart from the Christmas presents, I've not bought a thing, or maybe one. Can't fault you. Can't beat treating yourself, can you? Ooh, 22 minutes. I better knock this one on the head and start the next review. Champion Ale, 7.3%. Lovely. That Belhaven one I had the other night, very similar, I think, to Champion. And nice strength as well, 7.4. Oh, that's it. Food's here. That's it. That's killed the reviews off. Damn. I'll have to end the review and go bleeding ass. Oh, well. Might try and sneak a review in later. In the week, it's very awkward because obviously going to work the next day is not, you know. And that I was gonna review Sadler's White 1861, but now the food's here. Yeah, I've got a kebab wrap coming, so and the sun's paid as well, so that's good. Oh, there's lots of beers I ain't got. There's lots of beers I'd love, but it's all about the money, isn't it? And then when you actually go and get them, when you actually got the money to order it, bloody ran out of stock. I've got loads in a basket at Waitrose to buy, and I've been waiting to get some spare pennies to get it. And I know I better go. And bloody basket now. Half the beers that I wanted, all the Fuller's ones, they've all gone out of the basket, so out of stock. So that kind of kills me even wanting to get a Waitrose order. Not that you can get one anyway, because since the lockdowns happened, you can't get an online order. Love the money. Definitely. So, a nice entry-level beer, I think. There is gooseberry and citrus in it. Are they now? We'll have to check that out. There is gooseberry and citrus in this, but yeah, it's just easy drinking, low ABV beer for those people who don't want to get too drunk, and a good entry-level beer for lager drinkers. Out of 5, for me, about a 3.7 out of 5. Near what the ABV is. And that's it for this beer review. Go and get me dinner. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow most likely. No. Not for that. Thanks for watching. See you soon.